Howdy, Bradley Dillon here for the NearFury.com, and we're in Tampa, Florida. Again, we're always in Tampa. It's basically my hometown, so always a ton of good shows here. Actually, here we're on the Ice Nine Kills headlining tour, but we're not interviewing Ice Nine Kills. We're interviewing some new friends. So why don't you introduce yourselves, what you do in the band, and also what fantastic.
Hi, I'm Arya. I'm the best band in the world, called For All I Am.
I'm Aaron.
Alright, so first question for you guys. A couple seconds ago, you guys were talking about, you wrote a new record, or you're writing a new record. Can you give us a little bit more of an update on that, how it's coming along, how the songs are being written and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was actually a really smooth process compared to the first album. We had 11 songs pre-written before we even headed into the studio, so we were just working on pre-production, figuring out post-production and all that stuff. Went to the studio with Nick Scott at 37 Studios. He works with Joey Sturgis, and he did our first EP, Lone Wolf, the self-release that we put out, and we've never been happy with our product. It's a very dynamic album. You won't get bored while you listen to it. There's a lot of new elements that we've implemented into the music, and for all you old listeners, you'll love it too, because it's still the For All I Am sound that we've always had. So the process has been good. 11 songs written. Came out with I think 11 songs still, right? Yeah, and we have like an interlude kind of thing, so it's gonna be really, really cool. We don't have any release month or release date. Right now we're working on mixing and mastering it, so we're doing all the recalls and all that stuff. So as soon as you guys know something, as soon as we know something, so it'll be cool.
And another thing you mentioned was, I'll say that. How has this tour been with Ice Nine Kills for you guys? I'm not exactly sure how long it's been going on, because I have all these tour dates in front of me. I'm not even sure which is which anymore. But how have the crowds and how has the turnout been so far on this tour?
Turnout's been pretty good. I mean, it's not the best turnout we've ever had, but it's been a solid turnout. It's awesome touring with Ice Nine Kills. We've toured with them 3 times now, and same with Silent. And we've been just having a blast. Parking lot parties, just hanging out.
A lot of parking lot parties.
Yeah.
Mario, come in. Our bassist Mario. It's right there.
Mario.
Yo. Hi, Mario.
I did the interview, bro.
Is Tom in here?
No, just us 3.
Yeah.
This is Mario. He plays bass.
Howdy.
What's up, man?
He's the best man in the land. But what was the question again? Oh, turnouts. We've had a good amount of our crowd come out, which is really cool. We don't really hit Florida too much. I think last time was with Monty Home, like you said, and the Strangers Only tour. It's really cool to see familiar faces. We've also seen some new faces. We've seen kids with our online merch, like exclusively online merch. So we know like kids are following us online and coming out for shows. So we're stoked. We're having a good time. So.
Yo, that Lone Wolf EP, I remember that because when it was released like 2 to 3 years ago, whatever, a friend sent it to me, and I was like, wow, for a self-released album, this is really good. I can see it going far. And bam, signed Equal Vision Records, and I really liked Skinwalker too. That really was fun. I thought it was a really good album. And so what is it like working with Equal Vision Records? What do they do for you that maybe other record labels don't, or what do they just really do well for you guys?
They're really good at communicating. Anytime we hit about date, so they've helped us out with support. Anytime we have terrible band troubles, they hook us up, back us up. Recently, we've been a little bit inactive just because of the member change, but in the fall, we have a lot of great opportunities they've been giving us, and they're really pushing on this new album. It's really cool because I did the cleans on the album too, and they're really stoked that there's one person that can do both, and then they also heard the music. They're stoked on that too, and they're just making it seem like our future's gonna be really bright. One thing about that label in specific that I like them over other labels is they're like a family. They're not like a business partner. We don't talk to them only in numbers or the logic behind things. Sometimes I have conversations with A&R, just like conversations. So it's really cool to be working with them. It's not a lot of pressure, and they're helping us along the way. So I'd say they're pretty solid.
It's cool to be on such a diverse label too. They have a ton of different styles of bands, indie, rock, just like folk, whatever, and it's dope to be a part of that for sure.
So what are some of the differences between when you guys were unsigned and then when you signed to Vision?
We were unsigned, we didn't tour at all. Right when we got signed, like we got a big tour, we became as Romans. So like everything kind of changed. We became a touring band right when we got signed. And it's been like a whole different world. Like being a local band, you just play local shows, but touring is like you got to prepare for the road, but you also got to prepare music while preparing for the road. You just got to have a lot of be on top of all your shit all the time.
So it's a lot faster paced, like you said. It's also weird, the kids kind of change their attitude. When you get signed, you're a little bit more credible, more valid, so they buy more merch from you, they care about your CD a little bit more. Like from the local band, we had a lot of people neglecting us, like, I'm not going to waste your time with you, but ever since the label, it's just been like, oh, who are you? Where are you from? Like, it's the other way around, different kind of psychology behind it, so it's been like, it's pretty cool, because, growing up, we've been going to a lot of local shows. We see the signed bands come through, we see that connection between the fans and the signed bands or whatever. So it's pretty cool to be one of them now. We're trying to capitalize on it. We let the crowd know that we don't take them for granted. Even though we are a signed band now, we still have a local band mentality. We do it yourself type of thing. Sometimes we throw our own money into the band, just like a local band. So it's all about the credibility and validity and also the distribution as a local band. So it's really cool to see your album in stores and on exclusive websites that you dreamed about being on. So it's really cool.
So when you see like an interview or news articles posted about you or some features on really big websites, how does that make you feel as a band? What kind of reaction?
Yeah, it's also really cool. Like, dude, Chicago Tribune posted about us. Like, one of our really big newspapers around our state. Like, that was crazy, man. I never thought we'd be in a newspaper. I literally never thought we'd get to this point. We just played music. We loved it. We made our lives around it. We had other aspects in our life that were flourishing, like education or like girlfriends or whatever. But our main focus has always been music. It's really cool that this opportunity is in front of us, and now that we get to play shows in like random states, like Florida, like Sunshine State. Right now it's like -20 in Chicago, and we're just
sitting here sweating my ass off.
Yeah, now we're sweating. We're talking to our friends, like, oh, I'm in a blanket, and I'm just like, dude, I'm in a t-shirt, sweating my ass off, like crazy.
In shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really crazy how music can bring you to these cool places, like situations and stuff like that. So it's beautiful, man.
So can you take us through a typical day when you run tour? What do you guys do?
Wake up. Wakes up first, has to be quiet until 11 o'clock. That's cool.
Quiet time.
Wake up at a Walmart parking lot, someone's house. Just kidding. I'm just messing around. But yeah, so we wake up, we just hang out, get our stuff together, organize, and decide what we're doing for the day, what time we have to load in, go to a mall if we have time, just hang out, and then get to a venue, load in, hang out some more, wait to play. We'll go visit some cool places. There's just a lot of hanging out and waiting to play.
Yeah, it's a lot of driving. On top of that, a lot of sitting in the van, watching movies and listening to music.
Hanging out with your best buds.
Yeah, just cooling out.
Just one big hangout.
Yeah.
So you mentioned maybe staying at a fan's house while you're on tour and stuff like that. Do you have any interesting stories about if you stayed at someone else?
Oh, man.
Amazing parties or anything?
So many stories. I don't even know where to start. Oh my God. There's one time we were chilling with our boys in Dying Arms and Fit for a King at the time. Fit for a King? I can't remember if Fit for
Which house?
It was a wrestling party.
Oh, no, the Fifth
no.
King wasn't there.
Okay, it was in Dying Arms. You know, our homeboys. They did our second tour ever, so we've always kept in touch with them. They're our OG homies. But there was a crazy party. It was like literally people were puking in hallways and like having sex in the bathroom. Upstairs, I actually started a WWE wrestling tournament.
It wasn't even WWE. It was like it was like conventional grappling.
It was like high school wrestling.
Yeah,
you know,
high school
pinning, submission holds.
Yeah.
I wrestled like 4 kids and I couldn't feel my body anymore. It was a combination of like being drunk and like wrestling and stuff. We've been to a lot of crazy parties. It's been like really, really gross times where we kind of question if we should do this. Like one time, one of our band members, like on Thanksgiving, unfortunately, we were in the cold. We had family dinner. We went to Crackle Barrel. You guys are awesome. And dude, one of our members just took a dump on top of the parking lot. When do you ever think you're gonna do that kind of stuff? So yeah, it's just really random stuff goes on. I don't know. There's
Party with moms before.
Party with moms.
There was a time where a prostitute offered us a deal, which is really weird. We're just like, we're in a band touring. Why are you asking us this question? So
We just drove off.
yeah, we just drove off. We're like, this is messed up. It's like a Grand Theft Auto of real life. We do whatever.
A lot of spontaneous moments every day.
fun time.
You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what the venue's gonna look like. So every day is different. So it's pretty wild.
We do run into a ton of homeless people.
A lot of
homeless people, and they're
America-
not out to help you.
America,
not at all.
fix your homelessness. That needs to go. There's
Yeah.
so many homeless people now.
You know what's funny about that is there's so many homeless people that don't want food. Like
They just want drugs.
we make like $5 to $10 a day for food, and we're sitting here being nice, offering them our food, and some of them we're just like,
Just toss it
"Oh, it
out.
hurts."
Yeah, like really unappreciated. Oh, here's Tom.
Tom.
Hello,
Our
hello,
guitarist.
band. We have all the people.
Yeah, we got everyone here now. So. This is for all I am.
For all I am.
Okay. Next question.
Okay. Well, 2014. There's already been a ton of good albums this year. Shout out to my boys in Silver Snakes because everyone needs to go listen to the
Silver
new Year of the
Snakes, girl
Snakes record.
vocalist.
Wait, what?
Girl vocalist.
No,
No,
not
that's
girl
another-
vocalist. I forget his name, but I know either him or someone else in the band has produced people or like bands like Touche Amore and stuff like that.
Oh wow. Cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
really cool.
yeah, they just released a new record. I think it's Tuesday. It's really good. Tides of Man has been really good.
Oh, dude. Great.
That is
man. All instrumental.
Yeah, what do you guys think of that record? No Talion Pearson anymore, but it's just straight up instrumental. What did you guys think?
It's
of that?
phenomenal. It gives me like This Will Destroy You, explosions in the sky kind of feel, really ambient, but also kind of like rock. So it's cool. I like it.
Also, Talion and Dance Gavin.
Kills
Kills
it.
it. So both bands won in that situation. So yeah, 2014 has had really great releases. I'm really stoked for Memphis Mayfire. They always have solid albums. Architects.
Yes.
Dude, that's like my favorite. Straight up. Yeah. Issues put out a really good album. Pretty solid album. What else? Like, Sempiternal, obviously. I don't know if that was 2014.
2020.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite albums.
Rihanna.
Katy Perry just put out Prison.
Yeah, Katy Perry is amazing.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember.
Migos. Shout out to the Migos.
Migos, shout out Migos.
We listen to everything.
That was 2013.
Country.
Rap, trap, country, electronic
Oh,
music.
Eric Church, The Outsiders.
Pretty dynamic. Jams in the band for sure.
Crosses.
Yeah,
Just
Crosses.
dropped that record. That record's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
So last question for you guys. You mentioned Crosses, and I was immediately thinking, well, my favorite band is Deftones. What do you guys think about their favorite songs or albums?
Totally.
Or
Talk about that.
Anything with that.
Yeah. I wish I got into them sooner, but like Koino Yokan or whatever, however you pronounce it.
That's a
album's
good
really
album.
good. I know they have like some old ones in there too, from what I heard. So
White Pony is pretty much god
White-
tier
yeah,
as far
White
as
Pony,
Deftones
yeah.
goes.
That's the greatest album.
So good. We actually use some of Deftones' influence in our music, so You like
for
Deftones?
the new stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't heard it, obviously, but
Yeah, our newer
it's
music
there.
videos and stuff.
New album has some Deftones in
We got a little bit of everything.
it. Yeah.
Spec dynamic record, a lot of different stuff.
Yep. Won't get bored.
They'll throw you off.
You'll hear some Skrillex, you'll hear some Rihanna.
We got Skrillex featuring
some
Rihanna.
Blake Shelton.
Beyonce.
Definitely Katy Perry's on that record.
Oh, Katy Perry's on every
Who
song.
else?
She did background vocals on every song.
All the harmonies, all the harmonies.
Yeah. Great album.
All right. Well, do you guys have anything you'd like to add? Any big plans next week?
I don't know why they're looking at me, but
We'll go one by one. One by one.
One by one.
Last comment.
what was the question? What am I? What was
Last
the-
comment.
Comments,
comment?
anything good going on?
Upcoming shit coming out.
I'm excited for the summer and putting out new music.
Yeah. The rest of this year is going to be great for all the For All Am fans. A lot of new shit's
Yeah.
coming. A lot of new music videos. A lot of music. A lot of tours. A lot of great stuff. So come out and see us play live.
Believe that.
We love you guys. Thank you for always being there continuously. Thank you to the future fans that are going to meet us and love our shit because our new stuff's amazing. And yeah, look out for our day, man. We'll be there. So
Just stoked to keep touring and the new album.
Hell yeah.
thanks for doing this interview, man.
Hell yeah, thanks so much.
Appreciate it, man. It was fun.
Be sure to check out this interview and more on newfury.com. And For All I Am, Einstein Kills, Sylar, Curse Sales, who I haven't heard yet, but I know that's the.
X-Woes me member.
Yeah.
Ferris
The
Brothers.
Ferris
They're
Bros.
awesome.
Yeah,
Really
new
cool
band.
dudes. Love them.
I'll have
They're
to
good,
check
for
them
sure.
out later.
Do it, man. You won't regret it.
Thanks for watching this interview. Peace out.
Peace.
Squad.
Okay.